Alright, so now we'll proceed to the next part of our tutorial question on chapter 8. Okay, part 2. I'm going to check on the next part of the tutorial questions. So I am going to discuss on question number 15. Okay, so for this question number 15, what we need to check is to determine the vertical and horizontal asymptotes of this function. Okay, so for this function, first we have to check the domain and range. Okay, when we this vertical and horizontal asymptote relates to the domain and range of this function. Okay, so we have 3x divided by, okay, set. Okay, so look at this one, x squared minus 9. Actually, we can simplify to x minus 3 and x plus 3. Okay, by simplifying this, we can then check that this function, okay, of fx is, okay, it can only be defined, is only defined when, okay, x minus 3 and x plus 3 is greater than 0. Okay, so like for this one, what we can check is you have to check by using the graph. Okay, so if it is a quadratic graph, okay, just x squared minus 9, so it's a positive one, this one is negative 3, this one is 3, so it is greater than 0. So these two sides, so the solutions that we have are x is less than negative 3 union with x is greater than 3. Okay, so two value here. The value for the domain is negative infinity, negative 3. Okay, and then union with 3 to infinity. Okay, so we can see this is the domain. Therefore, to check for the vertical asymptote, we must take the values of the domain that we have. So check for the limit of x approaching negative 3. Okay, check that from the left. Okay, because that is to infinity, right? So from the left, we check for the value of negative 3. So we take this same function. Okay, 3x over, so 3x over set of, so for this one we can directly use x squared minus 9. Okay, so substitute this, kita akan dapat on top that will be negative 9. Okay, and then divided by 0. Okay, so 0, this one will be positive. Okay, 0 positive. Okay, because this is a quadratic one, right? So it will always be positive. And that will be negative 9 divided by positive. That will be a negative value. Okay, that is inverse, right? Rational. So divide by 0, dia akan dapat negative. Kalau kita sketch pada graph, you boleh check lah kenapa dapat negative infinity. Okay, and then let us check for this one. Limit of x approaching 3 from the right, because the second value of domain that we have is 3. Okay, so we are going to check here for 3x divided by set x squared minus 9 again. Okay, so substitute this value, we're going to get positive 9 here, divided by 0 also from the right. Okay, 0 positive. Okay, and that will give you a positive value, positive infinity. Okay, so kalau you nak double confirm, you boleh check dengan graph lah. Okay, check your own graph. Because this is a set, right? Inverse of set over here. Okay, so that is for the vertical asymptotes. Therefore, the vertical asymptotes are x equals to 3 and x equals to negative 3. Okay, or over here, sorry. So x equals to 3 or x equals to negative 3. So two values over here. Now for the horizontal asymptotes, right? So the second part is horizontal asymptote. What do we need to check? We need to check for the limit to infinity. Okay, so for horizontal asymptote, we are going to check limit x approaching positive infinity over here. Okay, for the same function, 3x divided by x squared minus 9. Okay, so remember for infinity, we just have to substitute this limit. Okay, so for limit to infinity, you have to check. This one is the case where we have one term of polynomial and the other term is a surd function. So what do we need to do is, okay, so x approaching positive infinity. Remember what we did. Okay, so what we did over here is we have to divide x on the polynomial part. Okay, and for the denominator, you have to do surd x square minus 9, okay, divided by surd x square. Okay, so then we will simplify this. Okay, simplifying this, you are going to have over here 3. Okay, you will have here 3 divided by surd 1 minus 9 over x square. Okay, and having this, you will get over here the value of 3 divided by surd 1 minus infinity. Okay, surd 1 minus 0. So you will have over here. Okay, remember what we did last week. So 3 over surd 1 minus 0. That is going to be 3. Okay, and the second one, we check the limit to infinity to negative infinity. Okay, for the same function of 3x over surd x square minus 9. Okay, so this will have the same thing. The only difference is at when we divide this, right? Okay, so negative infinity. So for the numerator, we will still divide 3x with x. And for the denominator, you have to be careful over here. Right, when our limit approaching negative infinity, we will divide by negative surd x square instead. Okay, divide by negative surd x square. So the next line, we will have limit x approaching negative infinity. Okay, and here we're going to have 3. Okay, 3 divided by, this one will be negative surd 1 minus 9 over x squared. Okay, so that is how we're going to get over here 3 divided by, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to have here 3 divided by negative surd 1 minus 0. Okay, and that will be the value of negative 3. Okay, therefore, we have these two values, meaning that we have two horizontal asymptotes. Therefore, y equals to plus minus 3 are the horizontal asymptotes. Okay, that is for the first one, sorry. Okay, so that is the horizontal asymptotes. Okay, moving on to the next question. Let's check question number 16. Okay, right, so for question number 16 over here, we have that this function, so you have to show the continuity of this function. Okay, I think I'm going to discuss this on the next video so that it's not going to be too long. Okay,